my gosh.
We made it.
Whoa!
We're safe.
Whoa. Look at the set.
Oh my gosh.
Can we get some love for this set?
All right. This is looking good.
Spooky.
All right.
Nice. Hey guys, I'm your host, Sarah Cronquist, and you are watching Study Break.
And I'm John Morgan, and welcome to Study Break's Halloween episode.
We have a great lineup for you guys today, including the best Halloween songs of the year,
fashion advice for costumes, and also, right now, we have your game expert Spencer to show us the bloodiest games of the Halloween season.
Give it up for Spencer, everyone. Woo!
Welcome to High Point Hit Points. I'm Spencer Forney. Today I'm going to offer my opinions of Rage, the new game from ID Software. I'll run through Gotham with Batman Arkham City, and I'll be reviewing the single-player element of Battlefield 3.
Woo!
As with Rage, it's the new first-person shooter and racing game from id Software after years of working on the game. There was quite a bit of hype leading up to the release. One thing I can say is that the game looks amazing and has what could possibly be the best graphics ever seen on a console game. The characters and enemies are not only realistic in how they look, but also in how they act, as the game uses advanced motion capture to create even more realistic animations. At first glance, Rage may just look like a clone of Fallout or Borderlands, and it certainly draws from both games in the scope and play of it. However, Rage is a beast all its own. For the players to move across the wasteland, Rage uses races, and driving really helps cut down the long walks between locations, like the ones seen in similar games. Racing is also a great way to earn and spend money in the wasteland, and the player's car can be upgraded with weapons and armor to make it more devastating to enemies. While the gameplay in Rage is varied and interesting, the campaign seems a bit lackluster, with the antagonistic authority not really being seen as often as they should be, and cliches being a little too common. Overall, the gameplay is good, but the story keeps the game down. That's why I gave Rage a 7.5 out of 10. Batman Arkham City is Rocksteady Studios' new game. Rocksteady made headlines with Batman Arkham Asylum, the gritty reimagining of the Batman story, and this year they do so again with its sequel, Arkham City. After the conclusion of Arkham Asylum, the mayor of Gotham decides to sink millions into sectioning off a portion of the city and dropping all the inmates into it. While the idea was to let them fight themselves to death, the reality is far different, and each of the major criminal groups are rampant. Batman finds himself locked in the city and must fight his way through it. The gameplay of Arkham City is much like its predecessor, utilizing detective vision and free-flow combat to fight through the city. This time, Batman finds himself with a few new gadgets, as well as some allies. Buying the game new also gives you access to missions as Catwoman. And DLC with missions for Robin and Nightwing will be on Xbox Live and PSN soon. Playing as Catwoman is really a blast. She controls the same as Batman, but has a very distinct difference, such as her use of the whip and caltrops. The story of Arkham City is a decent length, topping at around 15 to 20 hours. Much more if you go through all the Riddler challenges, some of which are pretty difficult to figure out. Overall, with the solid and smooth gameplay, the engaging story, and the abundance of extra challenges, only a few small issues keep Arkham City from a perfect score at a 9 out of 10. As with Battlefield 3, one of the most anticipated games of the season, it's been advertising its realism and impressive graphics, and it lives up to the challenge. While the PC version will look far better at the maximum settings, Xbox and PS3 versions still look great. The campaign's really fun, but sometimes it feels like the friendly AI could use a boost, as I often found my squad unwilling to move ahead because none of them could hit the last enemy in the middle of a field. The missions are a little short, but the number of them balances that out. The animation, especially in faces, is amazing, creating a real believability with the characters, and the story within a story structure of it helps the player feel like they're meeting an end. Unfortunately, I can't review the multiplayer aspect of the game just yet, as my internet connection at home is too slow to join the servers. But if the beta gameplay is anything to go by, Battlefield 3 is a must-buy for any first-person shooter fan, and will be sure to contend with Modern Warfare 3 when it releases later this year. The campaign score is an 8.5 out of 10, and the multiplayer score will come next time.
Yeah!
That's it for now. Join me next time as I review Modern Warfare 3 and Uncharted 3, both hotly anticipated games of the season.
Yeah!
Woo! Come on, guys!
All right!
Well, that was awesome. Now you guys can enjoy some games to play this weekend. But now we have some prank videos that you guys can get a laugh at. Here they are. Check them out.
Are you going trick-or-treating? No, probably.
Where'd John go?
Boom! Oh! Oh my gosh!
Oops.
Oh!
Okay, let's not be so dramatic. What would you guys do if someone just nailed you like that? That was hilarious.
That was not funny at all. That hurt.
Oh, please, get over it. Now, check out the snowman video. It's kind of funnier, I think. John, snowman video.
Sorry. Ow!
God! How funny is that? What kind of snowman just goes on the middle of a, what's it called?
This is the Jersey Shore, actually.
Oh, the Jersey Shore dock. Like, snowman in the middle of the summer. Boom!
Yeah, I mean, now we know where the white Power Ranger went.
Yeah, right? The guy looked like a white Power Ranger. So funny.
My favorite part, don't judge me, is when the snowman hits the little girl. It's so sad.
He tips over.
Like, this guy knocks the
girl
snowman
out
out.
practically.
Oh, I feel
What
so
the heck?
bad.
That's so funny.
It's just
Classic on the Jersey Shore pier. So funny. John, what are you doing?
nothing. I'm fine. Let's just move on. So next up, we have our first guest, Zach Attack, the MonterBash music extraordinaire. Hey.
What's going on, everyone? How's it going?
Good.
I'm here to bring you your latest and greatest dubstep and electro / house music to rage to on Halloween.
My personal favorite. Let's hear it. What are the top songs you have for us
Well,
today?
primarily, I got to tell you, there's this 19-song playlist on thissongisissick.com.
Thissongisissick.com. Look it up.
And it's got all original Halloween songs, all remixed to dubstep, electro. Actually, the first 9 are house / electro, and the last 10 are glitchy dubstep-y type whompers.
Nice.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sounds interesting.
Yeah, and if I were to prefer 5 songs of the 19 to download, I would prefer. There's actually a few Halloween original remixes.
Yeah.
I'm sure you've seen the movie Halloween series, Michael Myers.
Of course.
Everybody
Razin.
has. Yeah, that.
So what are the songs
remix.
called?
Song's called. Well, actually, it's just Halloween theme music remix.
Yeah.
That's what they are. And then. If I were to prefer 4 other ones, it's Takata, the Becca, and Ecologic remix.
Okay, I haven't heard that one yet.
I'm sure you've heard of Deadmau5, right?
Yeah,
Who hasn't
of
heard of
course.
Deadmau5?
Ghosts and Stuff.
His Ghosts and Stuff remix, Dirty Disco Youth remix. Awesome
Ooh,
house.
Nice. I haven't heard that one yet, but it should be sounds good.
Who likes Beetlejuice in here?
Beetlejuice!
I love
Yeah, there's a few actually Beetlejuice remixes, but I prefer the Figure Jump Step remix because it's just absolutely epic and makes you want to rage your face off.
Nice. Well, that sounds like it would be an interesting Halloween for us to listen to those beats, yeah?
Yep, and if you can guess what movie this is from, here's Johnny.
Well, wait. Is it on It?
No.
What movie?
The Shining.
The Shining.
Jack Nicholson. It's actually got a snippet of him talking to his wife and freaking out on it, and it's in the song, and then it goes to an insane drop after he kills her.
Nice. Those dubstep drops are the best. I recommend you guys to go on that website and definitely look at it. What's the website called again so they don't forget?
Thissongisissick.com.
Thissongisissick.com.
It is the music the city needs.
Ooh. Thanks. Well, thank you, Zach. Yeah. Hopefully those beats will fulfill our weekend.
Thank you.
Behind these eyes, one finds only darkness. These are the eyes of a psychopath.
And welcome back. Don't worry, fans. John just had a little mix-up with the zombie, as you can tell. But we got it all under control, right, John? All right. Well, we're almost out of time, but before we go, let's see what's happening with the Halloween Fest this Monday. Well, I don't know where John went, but I guess we'll just go with it, right? He's acting a little weird.
He was backstage mumbling something about brains.
Brains?
Yeah.
Okay, well, John tries to collect himself. We have a fashionista who is here to give you the do's and don'ts, the wants and the won'ts about this Halloween's hottest costumes of the year.
Woo! Hey, everybody. So today I have 2 makeup looks for you, male and female. For the male makeup look, we're going to be doing an Edward Cullen vampire look.
Ooh,
so,
nice.
You know, guys don't really like to put makeup on.
They don't. So girls usually have to do it, right?
You know, yeah, the girl down the hall that you have your eye on, just, you know, go have her. Can you put makeup on for me?
Sounds good.
Sparks fly.
So are you going to show us how to do some guys' makeup?
Yeah, let's bring out our first model.
Ooh, Montgomery Brown is our mannequin for the makeup today.
So you can see he's already kind of got the Edward Cullen hairstyle going.
Nice.
Before you do anything, you would usually take a white cream-based foundation. He's got a little bit of stubble, so this is not going to work. But a white cream-based foundation all over the face. You can add some skin color back into that with a really, really pale foundation and just kind of mix it in.
Because Edward Cullen's really pale.
Yeah, really pale. And then you go over it with some powder. You don't want a matte powder. You would want something a little more shimmery to create that glittery, you know, look. So you would do that.
Shiny.
Mm-hmm. And then his face is really chiseled, bone structure, you know. So you would take just any kind of brown color. You could use something like this, any kind of brown color, and a big brush, and you would chisel out the cheekbones, kind of like hollow it out, and then right around the chin, and then you can also do the forehead up here. I'm going to go ahead and show you how to do the eyes, though, because that's probably the most important thing. So let's go ahead. All right, so Edward Cullen has really gold eyes, which his are kind of golden brown, so that's good. We're just going to add a little bit of a liner underneath the eyes. So any gold color, just a little bit right underneath. All right, and then we're going to smoke that out with a grayish kind of purple. So this color right here would be good for that. You can go a little bit darker if you need to, depending on how pale the skin is. You don't want it to stand out too much. So we're just going to use any fluffy brush and smoke out that gold a little bit with the purple underneath the eye. All right, and then you can go a little bit darker with that, just add a little bit of a darker shade.
That's nice. I'm sure many guys this year are going to be Edward Cullen, right?
I don't know, the new movie's coming out.
I know, November 18th, I think it is.
I don't know.
That's perfect example to do Edward Cullen.
I think they secretly want to be Edward Cullen. They just don't want to tell people.
He's a hottie.
So this gives them an excuse.
So what are you doing right now? Putting bottom underneath the eyelash brown?
Right. Once you get the really pale makeup, then there's always a little bit of bruising, it looks like, right underneath the eye, just a little bit of purple gray bruising. And then that really...
looks like someone just socked him.
Yeah, and then that really stands out against the gold color that is kind of like a liner. So that's all you'd really do. If you want to, you can close your eyes. You can create a little bit of a shadow in the crease, but just really when you have the pale makeup on, that's just gonna make it pop and make the eyes look even more golden, just like an Edward Cullen look. Okay. So there you have it.
That's awesome. You look like Edward Cullen. Thank you so much for showing us. You have another act for us to show us today?
We do.
80s?
We have another model, which is our 80s model, so go ahead and come out. This is Chandler Brock.
Woo! Looking fashionista.
So I've noticed over the past couple of years that the 80s look has really taken off. A lot of people do the 80s look. I'm sure you have friends who have done it.
I've done it so many times.
I actually did it last year. So for the 80s look, obviously we want big hair, biggest hair you can get. So whatever you have to do, tease it, curl it, just whatever works with your hair type.
Just go afro, why don't you?
Right. I actually braided her hair into little braids while it was wet and then dried it, so it's got kind of the curly look, and then teased a little bit up, and you definitely want the hair scrunchie. Yeah. Hair scrunchie all the way. So, and then for her outfit, we got the leggings, the funky socks. I don't know if the camera can see that.
Pull it out.
And then for shoes,
looking
you can do Keds, were really big.
Keds, yeah.
You can also do flats. She's wearing just a Converse type of shoe, so that's fine. Then oversized t-shirt, color underneath. You want color, lots and lots of color. Color that should not even go
Neon
together.
colors is the key.
Right, colors that just should not even go together. But, and then also jewelry is really, really important. So any kind of funky bangles, bracelets, whatever you have, just throw it all together. And this is a great look because you really don't have to buy anything for this. You can just use, you know, what you have laying around your room.
Fun jewelry that you never usually wear, you just put on.
This is not working.
Your ring's too big to get those bangles on.
That's good, we need a big ring. Go ahead and take that off. All right, and then also necklaces. Like I said, any kind of jewelry you have. You can see her ring. It's pretty funky. It's a little rose ring. And then for her makeup, blue, bright blue makeup.
Neon blue, neon pink.
So what we do today is we either play up the eyes or the lips, not both at the same time. So pretty much everybody knows that. But for the 80s, what they did was play up everything at the same time, as eccentric, as bold, as colorful as possible. Yeah. So for her, I have a bubblegum pink colored lip, and it's good to match the lip color with the foundation, with the blush. And then for her eyeshadow, I just did a little bit of blue on the bottom right here, and then close your eyes. You have the blue almost all the way to the eye bone, but not quite.
Like a blue smoky eye.
Just bright, bright. So
that's awesome. You look real 80s to me.
So there you have your 80s look.
Well, thank you so much for showing us the Edward Cullen look and the 80s look. I know a lot of people will be doing that this Halloween. Right, guys? Right. I don't know where John is. He said he should be coming back soon. He must be in the back somewhere doing something. He's been acting a little weird lately.
These are the eyes of a psychopath.
Well, it looks like I got John under control. Well, thank you so much, guys, for watching Study Break. And let's give a special thanks to our crew, our makeup artists, and our guests. And make sure next time you want to relax, just take a
study break.
Study break! Woo! Oh,
nice.
Yeah. Dude. Wait, hey! Oh,
Batman.